Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. We're outside Selhurst Park. We've just drawn 1-1 against Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Don, look, it's not as good as last season, but we've struggled at Selhurst in the park. We've always, I don't know what it is, we've always had a tough time coming here. Even if we've won, it's never been easy.
No.
What did you make of it?
Bro, I'm just so annoyed right now, man. I'm so annoyed because I was telling you in the game, we need to wrap this up because I can feel us getting sucker punched. This team, the level the team's at right now, we're not at that level to be seen at 1-0 leads because defensively, we're just not that good. You know what I mean? We're always a mistake away from something mad. Today, unfortunately, it was Palmer that lost the ball for the second goal, for the goal that they scored, right? But before that, Palace, especially in the second half, they were creating some good chances, right? You had Eze, he had a chance in the box that he missed. You had the save that Sanchez made from the corner that they had as well in the second half, right? That game should have been dead and buried in the first half because we had a chance from Palmer, we had a nice chance from Jackson, you know? I'm very, very disappointed today, man, because, you know, going into the first half, I was sitting with you and obviously big up Peter as well. And I was telling you, lot, today, the intensity that I'm seeing, the way we're popping the ball about is very good. You wasn't seeing Gusto, you wasn't seeing Cucurella inverting today. We played a traditional back four. It was a bit of like and then you had Caicedo that was playing in the lone six. You had Enzo and Palmer that was playing ahead of him as the 2-8s. And we kept finding Palmer in the little pockets. It was working really well. The little combinations that you were seeing on the left side today, they were back again. You were seeing Sancho for the goal that we scored, bro. Brilliant assist. Put it through his legs. I couldn't really see because there was fucking that thing in the way, right? But
Oh, mate, that pole was such a nightmare.
that pole needs to fucking go. This stadium as well, yeah, it's so old. I love these traditional stadiums, innit? But Jesus Christ, it's fucking old. But listen, that was a brilliant bit of IQ from Sancho there that we know he gives us on the left-hand side. Very, very good finish there from Palmer. You know what I mean? But then Jackson in the box, bro. I don't know why you're trying to do this outside of the foot thing that you're trying to score with, bro. Take it on your left there or hit it near post on your right foot, bro. You know what I'm saying? That first half, Neto, he gives a nice pass to Palmer as well. Palmer, unfortunately, didn't finish it, you know? So I'm looking at it going into the second half and I'm thinking, bro, we need to make sure that we score quickly. Because like I've said, these guys are going to sucker punch us. How many times did I say to you, Alex, last season, bro? Right? How many times did I sit there and tell you, bro, that we're not going to win this game because we just keep missing our chances. We keep missing our chances. We haven't got Gabriel and Saliba at the back that can just hold us out. That's the problem. You know what I mean? And you know, in the second half, I think Gil should have come on a bit earlier. I know Maresca was seeing that Jackson was getting some good, you know, opportunities in certain parts. He was finding space in certain parts, but the finishing was not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't, bro. You know, and then as well with the midfield, for me personally, I would have probably dropped Enzo back into the pivot and then had Palmer playing as the 10 because in the second half, you could see Caicedo was blowing, bro. He was getting tired, you know, and unfortunately, I was saying in my preview, Palace, you got to watch out for these guys on the transition, and they got us in the transition. It was a headache, man. I'm not fully blaming Maresca for the I was about to say loss because it feels like a fucking loss. But
yeah, a few people said that to me. They were like, "Oh, how's it going, Alex?" Even after a loss, and I was like, "Well, we didn't lose."
Exactly.
A lot of people were more negative than I feel. I mean, I go into this game, I did think we'd draw, so I'm not particularly surprised. But it almost feels like that Ipswich game has kicked off this sort of slump.
Yeah.
This run that. A bit like Man City, we're going to have to just break away from it. And if we don't, we're going to go deeper and deeper into the mud. The question is when.
Exactly, bro. That's why today, obviously, I wanted to see a performance. I wanted to see better in-game management. I wanted to see better finishing. But the main thing for me was get 3 points by any means. And we failed once again. It's a shame because I'm looking at Acheampong today, bro. Brilliant debut, you know. The way he was getting on the ball, the pass that he made to Madueke in the second half as well, bro. See that ball that he played to?
Especially under that, when there's so much pressure, there's only 10 minutes left or something.
So much pressure, bro. So composed on the ball. Like I was saying to you, right? Pulls people. The guy's got nice limbs where he can get around the pitch. He's getting on the ball. He's breaking the line whilst running with it, progressing the ball, right? Mateta didn't really give him any problems like that, really. Like I said, they got caught in the transition. There's not really much he could do. It's annoying because you could see that this was a game where you're like, come on, I want to speak more about Josh, but bro, we dropped points, so my mood's down. You know what I mean? My mood's down. It's not good enough, man.
We can still be objective, though.
Of course, no, you can be objective, of course. Like I said, it's a shame. It's a shame, innit? But listen, that should be a sign now that Disasi, I don't want to see this guy playing for Chelsea again, right? Conference League only, that's his level. You know what I'm saying? And now, for me, Acheampong is a closer profile to what we have with Fofana because he's more on the front foot. Whereas Tosin, like we were saying before, he likes to stay back a little bit. He gives the defenders, the attacker, too much space. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that this is going to give Maresca a little bit more trust in Josh. Well, we've got Bournemouth at home next, innit? So boy, they like to press. So let's see. Let's
Well,
see.
it's the best of both worlds as well, because you just spoke about Fofana and Tosin. When you look at Acheampong, he's aggressive like Fofana in the way he likes to defend, but he's got the height on his side as well.
Exactly, bro. He's got the height. That's very key, because he's not that physical, and you can see his build as well. Like, he's still quite young. He's gonna grow into it. He's gonna put on more muscle. Like, next season, when you look at Acheampong, you'll be like, yo, this guy's been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? But he uses the body quite well, because, like I said, his frame is a good frame that you want for a centre back. And today he was actually playing out of position, because he's naturally a right back, but he can play at centre back. I was impressed with him today, man. But it's just a shame that he didn't get all 3 points.
You see a genuine future for him then.
100%. I hope that this isn't, we're not going to see him now until Conference League and whatnot. Keep playing him, bro. You know what I mean? Against Bournemouth, it's a bigger challenge, because, like I said, they're going to press him from the front. Let's see how he deals with it. You know what I mean? But listen, we need to do something about this striker situation. I love Jackson, but as we can see, he's not a natural striker. Some of the chances he had today, a proper striker like a Goalkeeping, you know what I'm saying, like an Isak, they're going to bury that, man. They're going to bury that, because some of these chances that you get as a striker, you're not always going to get clear-cut chances. You need to take some of these half chances you're going to get. You know what I mean? And once again, we're speaking about missed chances again, bro. Because the game today, I can't overly complain about how we played. We played well. Second half, we tailed off a little bit, but overall, I wasn't pissed off about the performance. I was pissed off more about the finishing, if anything.
So you think we created enough chances for him to score? It was just a lack of quality on his end. It wasn't just Jackson, though. I mean, we had other chances as well, but
Yeah.
he is the striker.
He is the striker. Like, Enzo outside the box, he had a chance as well. Towards the end of the game, he had another chance as well. I like the fact that he's shooting from outside the box, which is good. But again, it needs to go in. You know what I mean? It needs to go in. So it's a shame. I'm annoyed by this, man. And the reason why it hurts is because of the run of losses and draws that we've got. If this was just like a little blip, I would stomach it a little bit more. But it's like, come on, we need to get a W now, bro. Newcastle, they're on good form right now. That's 6 wins in a row they've got now. They're literally a point behind us. Man City, last time I checked, they were battering West Ham. You know what I'm saying? And right now, like, teams are catching up around us. Teams are starting to catch up around us. We've found ourselves back into a top 4 battle.
I think that the other question was depth, and a lot of people said, oh, you're signing too many players. Now we look in some positions, midfield, and you could even say striker if you don't include Nkunku in that conversation.
Yeah.
We don't actually have that many options to come in and make a real impact. We saw Guiu come on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a message from Maresca, and it's like you said with Felix and Nkunku, he just doesn't really trust them that much. I mean, otherwise they would have more minutes, especially João Felix, actually.
Yeah.
He's getting no minutes.
100%, bro. With Gil, I'm just hoping that Maresca will start to bring him on a little bit earlier. Because if you're bringing him on with like 5-7 minutes to go, it's not really going to do much. There was a few times where I've seen him pressing, trying to get involved in that, but by then the game's done. You know what I mean? Give him at least 25 minutes, half an hour to get warm. Because Jackson, you might trust him in that, but I can't trust him in front of goal like that. I've bigged up his finishing. It's improved this season, but the past few games he's gone back to the Jackson of last season, bro. So that's another area that we need to improve on. We need to get a striker that knows the box. You know what I mean? The box is their baby. Jackson right now, he's disrespecting the box.
You would
man.
argue that Nkunku's good in the box.
No, Nkunku's good in the box, but his overall game up top ain't good enough, bro. He doesn't give the centre-backs enough problems. Off the ball, he's not really pressing like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not really much of a link-up man. He doesn't really stay in his position when he's playing up top as well. So, boy, Nkunku, like I said, if he comes on, it has to be on the left, or it has to be in midfield as a 10 or side. You know what I mean? He can't be playing up top.
I mean, do you see anyone leaving in January?
Yeah, I mean, Carney's going to leave.
Yeah.
Dewsbury Hall, I don't know what's happening there. He's injured. He might leave as well. Cassaday's another one that's going to leave. But listen, if Caicedo goes down, who are we going to play? Santos right now, I doubt we're going to disrupt his time at Strasbourg. And then you've got Leslie right now. He's getting played by the new Southampton manager.
I'd bring Pogačar back. I think his form in pre-season was good. He was scoring goals as well. He was a bit of a dark horse in that sense. And when we look at what we need to break up games at times, just give Caicedo a rest.
We can't bank on Lavia being fit, man, because Lavia is now in the bracket of the Reece Jameses and the Fofanas, right? We can't depend on him. Quality player, I love Lavia, key player, but if he's not here, it's redundant to me. His quality is redundant to me because he's not helping us. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Caicedo's blowing. You can see he's tired, bruv. So it's either we bring back Leslie or we bring back Santos. I don't want to see us sign another midfielder. That's just stockpiling, right? Because next season we need to give Santos the opportunity. But we cannot leave January without a DM, bro. Another DM to help Caicedo. It's too much. It's too much, bro.
Yeah, I mean, What about the goalkeeping situation? I mean, we had Jorgensen at Ipswich. We had Sanchez again today. What did you make of his performance?
I don't think Sanchez had a bad game. To be honest, he made a good save, like I said, for one of the corners that Palace had. His distribution actually wasn't that bad. He could have been a little bit quicker for one of the chances we could have had in the second half. Like Jackson was gone from a corner. I think he caught the ball from a corner and he didn't play it quick enough, right? But I can't overly complain about his performance today. He couldn't do anything about the goal. I thought he was decent. today. He didn't have a bad game.
So you were happy with him?
Yeah, I was happy with him. This is a steady performance from Sanchez. You know what I'm saying? This is all we ask for, bro. If you're not gonna be, pinging the ball consistently, at least don't be doing some stupid shit. There's one time actually where he kind of dropped the ball. But other than that,
Gusto didn't even see it coming.
Yeah, Gusto didn't even see it coming. But other than that, he didn't have a bad game. But that's what competition does, bro. Because Jorgensen against Ipswich, he made some very good saves. I wouldn't have minded if he kept his space, but it is where it is, man. Sanchez didn't have a bad game today. I can't lie.
Can you believe Jacob singing You got Robert Sanchez? Come on then, Jacob.
Oh, there's no
come on,
way.
Jacob, come on.
No,
Come on, sing it.
I like it. Oh. So Robert Sanchez in goal.
Nah, this guy's shameless. This guy's actually shameless. He can't even finish it. He's laughing. He can't even finish it, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna be singing no Sanchez songs anytime soon. I'll tell you that. But listen, steady, innit? Steady. But we've got Bournemouth next at home. We must. We must, man.
I hope we do, man.